Okay, so welcome everybody. Deb's gone, she's come back. And tonight is Turbo Tuesday, and we're going to continue on with the mindset series that we've been doing. And I'll just bring up the right one, share screen. Here we go. And tonight we're doing the MLM curve. Okay, I'm just going to, there we go. Present full screen. Here we go. All right, so Turbo Tuesday training, MLM curve. All right, so today we're diving into one of the most powerful mindset tools. Okay, so the MLM curve, this will help you to navigate the highs and lows and everything in between. So I've done a little diagram here which shows the start of our business and plateaus and dips and rises and falls. And so we'll go through all of that and what it means. All right, so and every leader has found success and has gone through this, and we're going to break it down step by step. All right, so the starting point is where we all start in the same place. All right, so we don't have, we begin with no customers, no team, and no real clarity of where we're going. We've just got the excitement of what we've got. Okay, all right, so it doesn't matter your background, everyone begins here, and the key is what you do next. All right, so the excitement phase, like I mentioned, is when you first come on a Zoom or you're given a book to read, you get your first customers and you hit your first rank, which is, it's all that excitement phase. All right, so the next step is the first pause, which is the plateau. All right, because sometimes, you know, life gets in the way, whether we've got a job, kids, sick family, you know, lots of different things going on, and we can slow down our action and have less consistency in what we're doing for our business. All right. All right, and then we have what we call is the dip. Okay, so this is where we get to have a reality check. Okay, but what happens when we're in the negative side of the dip? It's, you know, we can be blaming others and events and things like that for what's not working. We can have a lot of self-doubt creep in, and we can start to wonder whether it's us and what we're doing, or whether we're actually good enough to do this. You know, and you know, I know I've said it to myself in the past. I don't know if, you know, and it doesn't have to even be with your business. I think this whole process relates to even our life, and sometimes, you know, and then we can get a lot of decreased action as well. All right. All right, and then we have the character over income. Okay, so growth happens in the dip. Okay, Arnie says this, that the last rep is where the growth lives. And I think this is really, really relevant to our business, because it's when we push through all those boundaries and push through all the hard times that we come out stronger. And then we have that real growth. And we all say, you know, you heard that term also where it says when there's chaos, then there's transformation, and you come out and you've grown through it. Okay, I had a real growth opportunity this morning with my children. I have to say, I won't go into detail, but it was actually a really good outcome in the end. All right. All right, so like the last rep in the gym, this is where we get the most growth. And then we get to the pit. Okay, so P for people, surround yourself with, I need to move all of us out the way here, you know, with uplifters. Okay, and we're doing that by coming on these calls and staying close to the fire and spending time with people that you feel good and help you raise your frequency. If we're surrounding ourselves with people that bring you down or help you, you know, doubt yourself, then they're not really the people that you want to, you know, spend so much time with. All right, I for inspiration. So find your daily fuel. Okay, so doing our personal development, doing our gratitude, going for our walks, doing our exercise, getting our body moving, okay, and that will really help you gain that clarity and get inspired again. Or even jumping on the opportunity calls and getting in that testimonial call beforehand, it really does. It helps to re-engage. as well. And then T for transformation, okay? Help others transform. Because when we're serving, we get so much out of it ourselves, don't we? So yeah, so the PIT method is it's really good to relaunch when you are feeling stuck. All right. All right, so this is where the loop begins, okay? So we've talked about plateau, dip, and growth, okay? It's always going to repeat, so expect it in your business, and I would say in your life, and use it to your advantage so that you know when you can feel a plateau or dip coming, you can put the things in place to really help you guide through it. All right. All the top leaders would have faced many, many dips if you ask anyone, and in any network marketing company or even traditional business. And I'm going to say life as well. We've all had those plateaus and those dips and those growth moments, haven't we? All right. So what sets them apart, these leaders, is that they didn't stop. They kept moving through that. Okay. Because what happens is most people quit here. All right. So you'll see people are either jumping to a new company, they're chasing that new excitement, but they're always restarting at zero. Okay. I mean, there's nothing like being excited, and we all love to feel like something's new and something's fresh. But if we're going around in circles, life will bring things into your reality if you're not growing. Okay, so you can, those same habits and those same situations tend to keep coming up. Okay, so you get to choose. Do you stay and grow, or do you walk through the door and quit and then start over again somewhere else? So I know I choose to stay and grow because I just have so much belief in what we're doing here. All right, so where are we here? All right, so yeah, just before I move on, so some people think that the grass is greener, but the truth is you're just starting over. Hey, all right. So where the money is made is master the dip, and then you master the game, because it really is a game. So if you look at it as though you're playing a game and going up and down, going in the roller coaster, okay, all right, and that's where you get to make the money in the dip. Okay, so when you endure the dip, your belief strengthens and your income follows. Okay. All right, so your relaunch strategy, and I know Kat talked about this last week in her Turbo Tuesday training. So relaunching your business is a really awesome way to create new energy, fresh new contacts, and then your daily method of operation, your DMO. If it's feeling a bit stale, then maybe it's a time to revisit it and create a new DMO that serves you and can really liven up how you're showing up in your business every day. All right, so you get to create new momentum as well. All right. And if you're wanting to do the relaunch strategy that Kat suggested, then I would suggest reaching up to your upline and helping to do that as well. It was a really cool idea. All right, so I want to know, and if you want to put a comment in the chat, where do you think you are at the moment? Okay, so identify your spot on the curve. So there's no right or wrong, because we're all going to go through every stage of this at some point. Okay, so just think about, where are you in the excitement, which spelling mistake I forgot to fix. Are you in the plateau? Are you doing your dips? Or are you in that growth phase? All right, so yeah, I feel like I'm in a bit of between a dip and a growth at the moment, personally, because I know we've got the momentum and I know that we're moving again. Yeah, so I think it's a really exciting time, because I know that I'm creating that growth, that I'm going to keep moving, and then we're just going to soar. Yeah. All right. Where are we? Okay. All right. So just before I continue on there, so I just want to say, be really honest with yourself, because knowing where you are helps you move forward with clarity. Okay. All right. So your success is coming. I promise you. All right. So appreciate the journey. Okay. So get to love the highs and learn from the lows. Okay. So when you stay the course, you rebuild your belief, you create consistency, you get clarity. You really build that vision and momentum. You have that growth, and that you will achieve the success when you stay the course and keep at it. So it is an exciting time. So appreciate the good, but also expect the tough, because we're going to have those ups and downs. Okay. So that's how we get to win this game long term. Okay. Because I'm in it for long term. So, and I know there's many of you here with me tonight who are the same. And if you're watching the recording, then yeah, join us and do it. All right. So I'm moving through this quite quickly, but the final thoughts, I just want to remind you that you have got this, okay? Where, the first dip you overcome is the one that makes you, all right? And if you are going through a dip and you're having a bit of a tough time with your mindset to move forward, then journaling is a really good way to just clear it out of your head, okay? Get it down on paper so that you can release it. Connect with an uplifter. So whether it be your upline or someone within your team, or just go and catch up with a girlfriend, or a mate, and yeah, just lighten the load. Go for a walk in nature, and when you get to help one person transform today. All right. So we all have, with social media, we have such an opportunity where we get to inspire people, and we don't even know that we're doing it half the time because we're not sure who's watching, but we get to inspire people with all our social media posts. And when you get to be around people, when we're uplifted, we uplift up people as well. All right. All right. So I want to thank you. And I know I went through that very quickly, but I just want to remind you to let's grow together. Okay. So together we rise with purpose. We're sharing wellness, sparking abundance, and lighting the path with every golden drop. Okay. So there you go. So has anyone got any questions or anything that they would like to share? No? It's all good. How we go? Everyone's in the group? Yeah.
Thanks, Jazzy, for that.
That's all right, Kat. I
It's
thought there
good
were
to be
some good
reminded.
little nuggets there. Yeah.
Mm.
Just
Mm-hmm.
remind us that we are all in the same. We're doing this together. We might be at different stages sometimes, and we've got new people coming into the business. So they're in the excitement phase, and then we've been in for a while. We've had the momentum of when we first, introduced this to Australia. We had massive growth, didn't we? And then we we crashed down a bit, didn't we? And then we've come back up again, and we're sort of plateaued. But I think we had a little bit of a dip over Christmas, and we're coming back up. We're doing the rise again. So we're doing the good old roller coaster. I believe we're coming back again. So just know that staying close to the fire, that we're all in this together, and I've got your back wherever you need it. Yeah. So yeah, there you go. All righty. Good. Very good. All right. I'm going to stop record there.